Right, so I've been looking forward to this. No thanks. I've been looking forward to playing this one, Mortal Kombat 9. It was a reboot, essentially, but it was just called Mortal Kombat, but it was the 9th game in the series, so that's often what people refer it to as. With Mortal Kombat 11 coming out in about 2 months from now, roughly 2 months, I figured, well, I want to play at least one old game on the stream because it would be nice to get myself ready for the upcoming game. And I figure I would get the most out of this because it's got a goddamn good story mode, unlike most fighting games out there. Looking at you, Street Fighter V. So yeah, if you don't like gore or violence, you'd probably not want to watch this. Let me change the logo real quick before we start. I just remembered to do that. Hang on a minute. There we go, and I need to change the title of the stream, of course. I forgot to do all that shit while I was changing discs. Mortal Kombat 9. Almost ready, bear with me just a moment. Mortal Kombat 9 for the other one, for Twitch, right there we go. Let me turn the volume up just a tad, because it's a little bit quiet compared to what it just was. It's actually very quiet, let me... Is the volume just like 50% by default? Hang on. Yeah, let's turn that up. That works. Alright, so welcome to Mortal Kombat 9. Again, if you don't like violence or gore or over-the-top, bloodiness, then you probably not want to watch this. I'm going to start by doing an arcade ladder just to warm up, and then we'll do some story modes. So this is actually the PS3 version. I had this on Xbox 360 originally, then I sold it and bought the Steam version. And then I ended up buying the PS3 version because it has, this is the complete edition, so it has all the previously released DLC, plus you've got Quan Chi. Also, is the audio going out of sync again? Actually, it might not be. Right, never mind. It's just me being paranoid with the technical hiccups. Wait, not Quan Chi, sorry, what am I thinking? Where is he? Kratos. So I was looking at Quan Chi, and for some reason I visually thought he was Kratos there. But yeah, Kratos from God of War is in this game. I've never played God of War, but I've heard good things. There's also some other DLC characters off to the side there. I gotta start with my main man, Scorpion, though. Let's see, can I change costumes? How do you change costumes in this game? LR? Nope. I forgot what button. Is it player options? I'm not really sure how to change the costume. We'll just stick with this for now. I'll just stick with medium. I feel like I kind of wish I could turn the audio for the game up just a little bit. It kind of sounds quiet for some reason, relatively speaking. I've turned it up as loud as it goes. There might be an... Hang on a minute. Yeah, I don't know how to improve the audio volume. The audio itself is fine, it's just a little bit quieter than I thought it was going to be. Actually, you know what? That sounds fine. I guess the menu's a bit quieter than the gameplay. So I'm playing this with an Xbox One controller, even though it's a PS3 game, which is probably for the best because the D-pad on this Xbox One is excellent for fighting games. It's like the perfect D-pad for fighting games, 2D platformers, side-scrollers. Speaking of, I need to play Celeste again. I need to remember my combos and stuff and my moves. There we go, that's the uppercut. I was trying to figure out which one was uppercut. It's down in triangle. Or down in X, I think, because I'm using the Xbox pads. It's going to be a little bit confusing because all the button prompts, if I check my moves, will be the PlayStation buttons, and I'm using an Xbox controller. But I kind of know the layout for both, so I should be able to mentally figure out which is which. Nice. I'm not really one that's good with combos, but that felt good. So yeah, when their meter is filled up, you see that little meter underneath Noob. Yeah, his name is Noob, by the way. The guy with the black costume. When it says X, you can do a special X-ray attack, which does a lot of damage. Right, so now that I've got him to the finish him part, can I move this quicker? Oh yeah, I can use the shoulder button. Wait, where's the fatalities? Is it under super moves? Hang on, which button is that? Ah, here we go. Oh, he's got like 5 fatalities. Right, so Split Decision, Nethergate, and Toasty, those are like the 3 main ones. Then you've got Stage Fatality, and then you've got Babality, which are things that previous games have done before, but these are like his unique fatalities. Let's start with that one. Forward, down, forward, triangle while touching. Ah, fuck. Amazing D-pad and I still fucked up. That was my fault. I'll remember the combo for next time. My fat thumb slipped while I was pressing that. It was forward, down, forward, triangle, wasn't it? Forward as in, like, toward the enemy. That's what I mean by forward. Right, next up's got Smoke. I feel like this is, like, the perfect balance between new and old. Like, it's a new, like... At the time this game came out, obviously it was, like, brand new, but it also had, like, a lot of classic elements to it. Like this pit level, for example. I feel the GameCube generation was, like, the most experimental the series had ever been, because Mortal Kombat's... What was it? It was, like, 4, 5, and 6? No, it was 6, 7, and 8. Were, like, extremely experimental entries in the franchise. And then we get Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, which is, like, a whole different level of, like, experimenting. So yeah, I've got the X-ray attack, I just need to press the 2 trigger buttons to activate it. There we go. That does a lot of damage. Nice little bit of violence there. Didn't quite finish him though. There we go. Yeah, didn't go too bad. I don't know if you can tell, but I love this game. Like, can you tell that I love this game? I'm excited for Mortal Kombat 11, it looks great. Everything I've seen about it so far looks like it's totally up my alley, and I will be streaming that when it comes out. Consider this a prelude to the Mortal Kombat 11 streams. I don't know if I'll ever do 10, like, it's not bad, but I found the game a bit more forgettable than 9, by comparison. Like, the mechanics are solid, it's just the story mode left me a little bit disappointed. I don't remember much about that game, to be honest. But yeah, my choice between this and Mortal Kombat 9, obviously it would be this. Let me just double check what this was. Yep, forward, down, forward, triangle. There we go. Yeah, check this out. This is Split Decision, I think it was called. Slice. Scorpion wins. See, I'm not sure which version of Mortal Kombat 11 I'm going to get yet. I'm kind of waiting to see what the Switch version looks like, because for some reason they've not shown the Switch builds. If the Switch version runs at 30 FPS, that's kind of like a deal breaker for me. I would rather play Mortal Kombat 11 at 60 frames per second, like I'm doing right now with this. Like, with fighting games and racing games in particular, you really need that fluidity? Yeah, you need the fluidity. Also, did you know that Freddy Krueger was in this game? And he's not a Mortal Kombat character, obviously, he's from a movie, Nightmare on Elm Street, which... Wait, was it Nightmare on Elm Street? Friday the 13th? Yeah. You know, I've never actually seen that movie. Wait, what? Friday the 13th, sorry, was the one with Jason. Jason Voorhees, the one with the mask. And Nightmare on Elm Street was where he's from, right? So I was right the first time. Jason Voorhees is in this game as well, I think. Or that might be Mortal Kombat X, I'm not actually sure. So, if you're wondering why the fuck is Freddy Krueger in a Mortal Kombat game of all things, well, obviously the violent aspect works for it, but also Mortal Kombat is published by Warner Brothers, who happens to have a back catalogue of horror movies. So they were like, you know what? Why don't we put these horror movie characters in Mortal Kombat? It would work perfect. And you know what? It actually does. So yeah, this was part of the DLC that they released since the game's launch. I've never played Freddy Krueger before because I didn't buy the DLC originally. That's why I got the PS3 version of Complete Edition, because it has all the DLC in it. Nice. I just hit his hitbox there, I think that'll finish him off. Right, moves list, let's see what his other fatalities are. Right, back, forward, back, while touching, back, forward, back, X. Back, forward, back. Just making sure I don't screw that up. I love some of the creativity in these fatalities, that's a good one. Now you're playing with portals. Now you're thinking with portals. I forgot what some of these fatalities looked like actually, it's been years since I played Mortal Kombat 9. Here's another classic for you, the pit. You know, since it's the pit, I might do the stage fatality on this one.
Let's see what you're made of.
That's Cabal. I'm not actually sure what Cabal is exactly. I think he's like a... He's like a part human and part mechanic thing. I'm not entirely sure. He was recently revealed to be in Mortal Kombat 11, so that's kind of cool. He can also run really fast. Gotta go fast. Ah. You can also use part of your meter to like break their combos if you get stuck in a combo. Combo breakers essentially. But I like to fill up the meter as much as I can. Ah, he blocked it. I like to fill up the meter to its maximum so I can use the X-ray attack. Nice. Did a grab.
Round 2, fight!
So yeah, the stage fatality is probably the most unique fatality, because it depends on which stage you're on and it does something different. I don't know if every stage has a fatality, but most of them do. But this was like the OG stage fatality level, where in the original Mortal Kombat, well, if you've seen Mortal Kombat 1, you know how the stage fatality ends. I mean, the clue's in the name, the stage is called the Pit. I forgot that was in this. They always put that in these games. Toasty! Toasty! 3D! Ah, shit. This is not good. I'm getting my arse handed to me. I might hold on to that X-ray for the next round, because I don't know if I'm going to survive this one. Yeah. He's being very block heavy right now. Ah. Yeah, at least I've got my X-ray for this round. I didn't want to risk using it. There we go. Get off to a nice start with that. I like how they just linger on that shot for several seconds just to let it sink in, that you're like breaking the ribs. So yeah, the new game, I'm not quite sure how it works exactly, but they've like replaced the X-ray super meter, and they've like integrated it into the combos, so depending on what combos you do, you'll see like a quick X-ray in the middle of it, or like at the end of it. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but it looks fun. Looks like it streamlines the whole X-ray impact thing. So instead of making it your super meter, it's like something that happens in the middle of the fight, so it has a bit more flow to it. Stop doing that, Cabal. I cancelled his X-ray. He did it at exactly the wrong time. Right, okay. Stage fatality. Forward, up, up, depending on where you're standing, so I'm assuming you have to be next to him.
Finish him.
Damn it. Okay, so that one's kind of tricky because you have to press up twice, which makes you jump, so I had to like block to mitigate the jumping. At least I think that's how that works. So I like block and then press forward, up, up, and then let go of block and then press triangle or square. I think I fucked up my up, up input anyway. I think I pressed it once, not twice. Like, you need to tap the buttons really quickly, but not too quickly. But I'll find myself messing these up. Time for a mirror match. I like how they both say the exact same thing. Like I said, I'm not very good with combos, but I'll try. So yeah, I was gonna buy, like I was thinking of buying this game for a little while, like the last couple months. And I've told you about this store where I can buy games cheap secondhand from a place called CEX. I think the US has some of those, like, branches, but not that many. It's more of a UK thing. Anyways, they had the game for like £15, which, while it's not the most expensive thing in the world, for a game that's almost 10 years old at this point, I think £15 is a little bit expensive. So I went into Game, which is our equivalent of GameStop, and they had it for £8, but they had like a 50% clearance sale on PS3 games. So I got it for £4, and that includes all the DLC. So I was glad I held off on buying it in CEX when I could have got it in-game for £4, which I did. Quite happy with that. £4 is about $7, somewhere in that ballpark. So yeah, for the base game, plus all the DLC content, plus Kratos, you can't really argue with that. Like, the Complete Edition obviously came out after the Vanilla Edition, which didn't have the DLC. Like, if I was going to stream this, I wanted to make sure I had all the content to go with it. There we go. One each. How does the game look on the stream? Does it look fine? Ah, fuck. Used my X-ray meter and he made me miss it. I'm probably gonna end up losing to him. Or not. Maybe. You want to see what a baby scorpion looks like? Because we might be able to see that. Yep, there we go. Let's see what a baby scorpion looks like. Down, back, forward, down, triangle. What was it again? Let me just get that into my mind. Down, back, forward, down, triangle. Yes! That's a babality. You just babify them. Every character has a unique babality animation, so I'm gonna have to see what some of those look like. I don't think I've ever seen all of the babality animations in MK9, actually. So yeah, babality came from Mortal Kombat 3, that was the first game to do that. I think it was either MK3 or MK2. I like how Reptile like actually looks like someone now. Like in the original game, it was just a color swap of Scorpion and Sub-Zero. In a game where we already had like two characters that used the same skin with a different color, and then Scorpion was just like a green ninja. But now they've like fleshed him out, no pun intended, into an actual lizard-looking character now. Hence the name. Nice. Get the fuck over here. I like that his blood is not red, like his flesh is not red, it's greenish, like turquoise. Like the flesh and muscle underneath the skin. Nice. You're probably noticing I'm earning coins while I'm playing this. You use the coins to buy stuff at the crypt, which is like where you unlock all your shit. Like, I think that's actually why I don't have any alt skins. I think I need to unlock skins in the crypt. So we'll check that out toward the end of the stream. I'm going to do the story mode once I beat the arcade ladder with Scorpion. Oh shit. Right, so we didn't see... I don't know if there's a stage fatality here, so I'm not going to do that. Let's do... Wait, what one? Oh yeah, we did the first two, so let's do Toasty, down, up, up, triangle. Try that again. Damn it. Again, that's kind of hard to do. I'm almost certain you have to use your block to like stop yourself from jumping, otherwise it just doesn't work. Actually not, wait, I think I was standing in the wrong position, that might be why it didn't work. Did it say I had to be touching or jumping? Let me check actually. Okay, that's why it's not working. Right, so... You probably notice it's telling me to do different things, like touching means you need to be standing next to them. Jump means you have to be a jumping distance away from them, so as a rule of thumb, like just stand next to them and then jump away from them, and then that's the distance you need to be at. And then varies, obviously, depends on the stage itself. So yeah, I think I fucked that up because I was standing next to them when I should have been standing back a few paces. So I'll need to remember that for this time.
Round one, fight!
I think Melina was in Mortal Kombat 2 or 3. I think it was 2 actually. Jesus Christ, calm down with that. So Mortal Kombat's a bit of a unique game in that the punches and kicks, like normally with a fighting game you get 6 buttons, like light, medium and heavy punches and kicks respectively. But in this game it's like medium, well it's not even medium, like the medium's gone. It's like light and heavy punches and light and heavy kicks. So you only need 4 buttons, well, 5 if you count block, and, like, guards. I think I'm going to hold on to that X-ray for the next round, because I might be able to win this. Ah, crap. No, don't do this to me. Nice. Get to maintain that X-ray for the next round.
Round two, fight!
Yeah, she has razor sharp teeth. You can't really see it because she's got a mask on. Ah, fuck, she blocked it. Yeah, it's kind of like the super meter in Street Fighter 4. Like, if you block it because you see it coming, then that completely negates their special. I like that teleport attack, that's a pretty fun one to use. Just refreshing my memory on Toasty. Down, up, 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 triangle. There we go. I mean, it was kind of obvious what he was going to do because it's called Toasty, but it's still fun to watch in 3D.
Scorpion.
Toasty!
Fatality.
Right, time for the mid-bosses now before we fight the end boss. Shang Tsung can transform into anyone. Well, any of the non-boss playable characters anyway. That's his gimmick.
Vengeance will be mine.
Like that.
Your soul is mine. Round 1. Fight!
Oh yeah, if you get the first attack, then you get like an instant, like, third of your bar. So you can see how I've got more bar than him right now. Ah, I could have used that there to hit him with my X-ray. I'm gonna have to hold on to that X-ray now because he's kicking my arse. That could have gone better.
Round 2. Fight!
Oh, come on. They were not blocking that, what the fuck? I guess it doesn't count mid-transformation. I think in this game, due to technical limitations, they can only transform into 2 characters at a time. Which, maybe I'm thinking of a different Mortal Kombat, but I think that's how that works in this game. Because in this game you've got like, you know how, because it's on a disc and you can only load so much quickly. Because it's not just the character model you have to load, it's also like their movesets and stuff. So, that's probably why it's 2 characters at a time. I suppose it also helps rebalancing and making it not too OP. So you don't have like too many characters at your disposal. But yeah, in the original Mortal Kombat, and I guess in MK3, you could just transform into anyone for like 15 seconds. And then just do whatever you want with them. Do you know what would be funny? If you played as Shang Tsung and you transformed to someone else, and you could do their fatality at the end of the fight instead of your own fatality. Like, that'd be kind of dumb. I don't know if you could actually do that in this game or in MK3, but I know that'd be silly. It's like, oh, I could do my Shang Tsung fatality, or I could do Reptile's fatality instead. Crap. There we go. Still got my X-ray ready.
Round 2. Fight!
So yeah, he's got Quan Chi and Reptile this time around. You won't see him use anyone else, I don't think, for this match. It's only when the game has to reload if you want to try again that it changes to 2 different people. Probably best to use that now while he's stunned. Oh, you can transform into you as well, since the model data is there. But yeah, 2 unique characters and then yourself. I think there's a stage fatality, I guess I could give that a try. So I'm not entirely sure what distance you need to be. You know what? Let's just not bother with that one for now. I'm going to do that on one I know for sure would work. Let's see what Baby Shang Tsung looks like, or I guess Baby... Wait, does he transform back into Shang Tsung? Oh no, he's going to be Scorpion. I don't know if that... Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if that's going to affect this. So... Down, back, forward, down, triangle. Let's try it. Oh, god damn it. Okay, well I guess by that logic, you could use someone else's fatality as Scorpion or whatever. I mean, at least you get to see that animation again. Right, second mid-boss, Goro. I don't think he's playable in this game. At least not when he he wasn't in the vanilla version. I don't know if he's in DLC, but this guy is like quite infamous as like being a really brutal boss or sub-boss. You'll see why in just a moment.
Vengeance will be mine.
Fun fact, the original Goro in Mortal Kombat 1 was animated with clay. Because the game was like using stop motion... Not stop motion, what do you call it? Like they had live actors for like taking... I forgot what the process is called, but it's like you animate... I guess it is stop motion. Like you do stop motion with like live actors and skins and stuff. Costumes. But obviously there isn't such a thing as like a person with 4 arms, so they basically made him out of clay to create him. I don't think this is going to do me good now. So yeah, he does a lot of damage, but he's also got a lot of defense, so you need to be very lucky fighting this guy. Yeah, that doesn't do as much damage as it normally would. Goro can be a bitch, so I might die a few times before I get past this. You'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Okay, that kind of worked. Okay, the uppercut strategy seems to be working a charm right now. Just gonna cheese it a little bit so that we can hopefully get past this. Yeah, just use show off, and I'll punch you.
Round 3, fight!
Oh shit. Yeah, he kind of has a super shield thing going on when he does certain attacks, like you can't interrupt them. I don't know how you missed me there, but okay. There we go. I made that easier than it really looked. It was just because I abused my cutscene. I abused my uppercut thing to like get past him. Now this is the real motherfucker, this guy here. I don't think there's any cheesing this guy. I've just got to get very lucky with my attacks. His AI can be a bit cheap sometimes. It's like that in Mortal Kombat 3 as well, I guess. It's like the main boss of this arcade ladder. I do love his design though. Like that big skull thing he wears.
Round 1, fight!
Oof. Alright, thanks for the words of encouragement, Shao Kahn. At least I can still stun him with that. I don't want him to hit me with his X-ray attacks. It does like nearly 50% damage if I recall correctly. About 40-ish I think. So it might as well be half. Ouch. Just the way he throws the hammer at you, it stuns you as well when he does that. Oh, cancelled his attack. Just in time. Right, now begins the comeback. I say that, but he's probably going to kick my arse anyway for at least 3 matches. Also, he likes to be a bit cocky and taunt. I think he's the only character in Mortal Kombat that actually taunts mid-match. Well, him and Goro, I guess, but mainly him. Like, he's got multiple taunts. Oh, shit. Good job missing me with your X-ray attack, Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn wins.
And for some reason he just has like a slave girlfriend. Don't ask why, I don't know, it's just funny seeing that as part of his victory animation.
Round 1. Fight!
I keep thinking start is what brings up the fight, but it's like the X button. I got lucky there. Again, don't want to get hit by that X-ray, because that's going to be a very bad thing for me. Who would win, Ganondorf or Shao Kahn? You know what, that's a very good question. I mean, Ganondorf might have the upper hand because he's the King of Darkness. And unlike Shao Kahn, he has like a second form. Better pay attention to me, don't want to lose the fight, do you? Oh crap. Well, there goes my X-ray. Nice. I'm glad I didn't jump forward there, I jumped up and then kicked.
Round 2. Fight!
Denied. How did you hit me from behind? So yeah, the studio that made this game and Mortal Kombat X and Mortal Kombat 11 also made the Injustice games, which I've never played, but I've heard good things. It's basically the fighting games that have like the DC Universe characters, so like Superman and stuff like that. Oh. That teleport's actually working out really well for me right now. Jesus Christ, stop walking. There we go. Get to fuck. And then for some reason, he just blows the fuck up. Not really sure why losing a match automatically blows him up, but whatever.
Khan's death did nothing to relieve Scorpion's pain. The loss of his kin still weighed heavily upon him. For reasons he could neither understand, he was drawn to the home of the Shirai Ryu. Standing amid the rubble in solemn contemplation, Scorpion was visited by apparitions of his fallen comrades, who revealed the true mastermind behind their brutal deaths. Enraged, he returned to the Netherrealm. As the spirits of his kin immobilized Quan Chi, Scorpion slew him, finally avenging their deaths.
I like that everyone's got endings, but it's also narrated and animated, so that's pretty fun. Also, I figured out how to turn the volume up, so that's pretty good. You have discovered a crypt collectible. Travel to the necropolis to claim your reward. Scorpion's Spear. Alright, cool. So there's the arcade ladder. Took me about 19 minutes to finish that. Fastest match was 1 minute 2 seconds. And I did 3 fatalities. Not too bad. Right, let's do... I think I'll do story mode for a bit now, and then maybe do one more arcade ladder after that. So this mode is basically, like, this whole game is framed like a reboot. It's like a return to form after Mortal Kombat DC Universe and the GameCube games. But this game is framed like a reboot, and it basically is a retelling of the original trilogy, so 1, 2, and 3. So if you're not familiar with the backstory or anything, you're going to learn a whole lot about what's going on in those games. So I hope you guys enjoy. There's a lot of cutscenes and dialogue in this, so there's going to be a lot to enjoy, I guess. Hopefully I don't get content claimed by Warner Brothers. I don't think they bother with the cutscenes. Hopefully. So yeah, the story mode is kind of like a movie, but it's got fights in between, so you get to enjoy a lot of like the narrative side of it, and then you get to enjoy the fights as well. You also get to play as through a lot of the characters in the game also. So yeah, just a lot of dead people to start with. And Johnny Cage doesn't even have his body, it's just his head left. Did I mention Mortal Kombat is known for violence and gore? Look, even the fucking vultures are fighting each other.
Where are the Elder Gods, Raiden?
There's Shao Kahn.
Their pathetic mortal combat shackles me no longer.
Oh, he said the name, roll credits.
They masquerade as dragons, but are mere toothless worms. My venom spreads. It is the end of all things. Armageddon.
I don't know if subtitles are in this. I'll have to check.
It is done. Your time has passed.
There's actually one other mode I want to show you guys after this, which I actually forgot was a thing in this game, but I think you'll love it.
Wasted in foolish resistance. Now is the dawn of my rule.
No Strawberry. The dog Ridlock Oof. Nitanamon. Jerem Maltel.
Yes.
Melera.
Pray to worms, as your
Rechup Oof Oi Denizai. He must win.
Lord Raiden, what is wrong?
Strange visions.
Your amulet.
It is nothing, Liu Kang. The tournament begins.
Just gonna crack open my other can of soda, so I'm gonna mute the microphone so you don't hear that. Right, there we go. I had a can of Monster, but I ran out, so I got a can of my other soda that's not an energy drink. Don't worry, I'm not drinking... Oh shit.
Combatants, I am Shang Tsung.
Gonna mute the microphone real quick, be right back.
Coming days, each of you will fight. Some are here of their own volition. Others were brought here by chance.
Hey, beautiful. Johnny Cage.
Good for you.
What? Massive Strike? Citizen Cage? Ninja Mime? None of those ring a bell?
Kano.
Kano? Wasn't in that one.
You participate in the most important Mortal Kombat in history. This tournament, the 10th after 9 Outworld victories, will determine Earthrealm's fate. If you defeat all of your opponents, you will face one final challenge. Me.
Huh. That old geezer's the final challenge? They might as well give me the belt right now. They do have belts, right? What? How did you...
Appearances can be deceiving. Our first combatant will be Mr. Cage.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Who's it gonna be?
Reptile.
Alright, I'm back. I was listening and watching that the whole time. It's just, I'll explain what happened in a minute.
Begin.
All right. It's showtime.
So, this guy's a bit of an obnoxious, like, Hollywood star. Who's also a really good fighter for some reason. And don't question it, it's Mortal Kombat. So yeah, I had my can of soda there. I didn't spill it, but I put my straw in the can of soda, and for some reason, just like a lot of soda started coming out of the straw for some reason. Not sure why that happened. But yeah, it kind of went all over the desk, so I had to like clean that up real quick. We good. We good. We got it I got it dealt with. I should turn the volume down. I'll turn the volume up during cutscenes. Let me just turn that noise gain off. Sorry that was a bit loud. But yeah, that was kind of weird. Like, I put my straw in my can of soda, and then all of a sudden, like, just all the soda started coming out of the straw for some reason. I don't know the scientific explanation for that, but it happened, and it kind of caught me off guard. For some reason, I like drinking my soda through a straw. I don't know why. I guess it's just easier to consume while I'm like in the middle of watching cutscenes or whatever, or when I'm waiting for a game to load. Oh, that doesn't work like Scorpion's. I think his works more like a counter. Like, the enemy has to attack you while you're doing that. I'll have to remember that. So in the story mode, you don't pick your character, you get to play a variety of characters to further the narrative. So we start with Johnny Cage, and eventually I think we'll get Scorpion at some point in the story. And then by the time we're at the end of the game, we have played pretty much every character. And hopefully learned how to play as them. I'm not doing a very good job right now, though. Oh yeah, Johnny Cage has a nut punch attack. Like, let's see if I can get it to work. Right, so how do I do the nut punch? It's literally called nut punch. Forward down square, or back down square. Yeah.
Round 3. Fight.
Come here so I can punch you in the lizard nuts. I kick you in the nuts! Stop. How do you block that? I'm not going to be satisfied until I get my nut punch. There we go. Punch me. Ah, never mind. Yeah, Johnny Cage is like, oh fuck. Like, Johnny Cage's character is like one of the most universally, like, I don't know the word for it, polarizing characters, because a lot of people love him, but a lot of people hate him as well. And he's obviously meant to be a very, like, he's basically like a big shot movie Hollywood star, and he has a huge ego, so he's meant to be a very unlikable person on the surface. I think they explore his character a bit more in Mortal Kombat X, but I forgot what happens in that game exactly. But yeah, on the surface, he's just like an obnoxious big shot, which I find really endearing. There he goes with his movie quotes, I guess.
Oh yeah, I'm so pretty. And I'm taking you down, I'm taking you down, I'm taking you out, I'm taking you out, and I'm taking you out for dinner.
Ugh.
Now for your second challenge, Mr.
You see what I mean about him being a little bit obnoxious? There's Baraka. Yeah, I'm not going to bother drinking with the straw. For some reason, the straw keeps foaming the soda up to the top, so I'm not going to bother with that.
Whoa! They will taste your flesh. Round 1. Fight.
Right, so before we start, can I put subtitles on? I don't think I can, at least not from this menu for some reason. I think the game autosaves after every fight, so let me just leave the fight real quick so I can check the main menu options. So I'm pretty sure there's subtitles for this game, because sometimes I'll accidentally find myself talking over words when I don't mean to. I don't see any subtitle options there. Okay, there we go, subtitles. Let me just make sure that's saved, it did. Right, so back to story mode. We should start from after that fight we just did.
That's it. Oh yeah.
Right, cool.
So
I have to watch the cutscene again though, or...
you down, I'm taking
Wait,
you
can...
out, I'm taking you out, and I'm taking you out for dinner.
Yeah, I can't skip the cutscene, so you're gonna have to watch it again.
Your second challenge, Mr. Cage. Baraka!
I love Baraka's new fatality in Mortal Kombat 11 they've been showing during promotional materials.
Nice makeup. Is it really necessary?
Whoa! They will taste your flesh.
Round 1. Fight!
I mean, I know they don't want to use... I don't think they would use the Mortal Kombat font for the subtitles because it would look a little bit difficult to read, but the font they went with for the subtitles look a little bit generic, don't you think? Let's see if I can nut punch Baraka. Hiya! I keep forgetting his X-ray attack works differently from Scorpion's. There we go. That's the money shot. Right there. I like that he got back up with his blades. It's like, you know how in Robot Wars they've got like machines? They've got, like, some people make robots that have got like these pistons that like push them back up if they get turned over. Yeah, it was kind of like that. Oh shit. Ouch. Ouch! Right through the eyeball. Ow. Oof. I wonder what his grab looks like. Ah, okay then. Didn't look that special. Oh, that was a nice roundhouse though. Yes, he hit me, which means I can hit him back. Nice.
Johnny Cage wins.
Unfortunately, you cannot do fatalities in story mode.
I love those blades. My producer has got to meet you. We're doing Tommy Scissorfists, and
Congratulations, Mr. Cage. Now, finish him!
finish him? Yeah, right.
Kill him!
Kill the fucker! There's Scorpion right there.
Whoa, 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 wait a second. I'm not gonna kill anyone.
Very well. The tournament will resume at dawn.
What, that's it? Really? Now where'd that hottie go?
I don't know why in-game there's no option for like subtitles, but you have to go back to the main menu for that.
You should be more respectful of Lord Raiden. He is the protector of Earthrealm, the god of thunder.
Look, I don't know what kind of role-playing you guys are into, but count me out.
This tournament is more than a chance for personal glory. We are fighting for the very survival of Earthrealm.
What are you talking about?
Your last opponent was Tarkatan. He was born with those blades.
Yeah, those things are real.
He represents Outworld.
I mean, you just got fucking slashed and stabbed in the eyeball by them, didn't you notice?
Closer to physically absorbing our world into his.
Outworld, yeah, right.
The Elder Gods created the Mortal Kombat tournament to give Earthrealm a chance to defend itself. But if we lose this time, Shao Kahn will conquer all.
Dun dun dun! Look, guys, I'm an actor. I save the world for the cameras. If this Emperor is really a threat, call the military. Me? I've got a date with a blonde. Ciao.
Yeah, I kind of like Johnny
What do you
Cage.
see in him?
He is a hero, Liu Kang, though he may not yet know it.
Dun dun dun.
Triangulating the signal for evac, but there is no island.
I'm standing on it. Just lock onto my wrist comm.
Understood. Current status.
They have Jax, and if I don't fight in this crazy tournament, they'll kill him. I'm gonna try to...
Need help? I specialize in rescuing damsels in distress.
You again. Listen, I've got serious problems here. I'm in no mood to be hit on by some movie star.
Come on. A girl like you shouldn't be wandering around this freak show alone. Look, baby, I can't let you run loose without an escort.
I don't need an escort, and I'm sure as hell not your baby.
Round 1.
He got up fucking quick. Like, he just got knocked on his ass and he got back up in like 2 seconds. Can I do the nut punch on a woman? Does that even work? Ah. I guess there's only one way to find out. Nice. I guess it kinda works. At least the X-ray version does. Fucking backbreaker. Anyone ever seen that? It does work. Nice. Has anyone ever seen that episode of King of the Hill where Bobby goes to the YMCA to learn how to fight or defend himself? And he goes into like this women's self-defense class and learns how to like defend himself against like guys. And it's basically you kick them in the balls to incapacitate them, and he goes around doing that around the school. It's a pretty fucking funny episode. That's my purse! I don't know you! That's my purse! Gonna finish with that, because why not?
Not bad for a girl. Look, sorry about that.
I don't need your help.
Fine, have it your way. I'll just leave you to your problems.
Good idea. Now that he's softened you up, it's my turn.
Not man enough for a fair fight?
I don't do fair. I need to kill. So tell me, how are things at command? Just had to point you in the wrong direction. Couldn't have done it without you.
SF is on
Look
the
at that
way.
texture on
You
his
won't
foot.
go far.
Oh, I got a knack for survival. You, on the other hand, are gonna die here.
Step away from the lady. Fans think my moves are all wirework and special effects. Truth is, I am the special effects.
Again, he's a little bit full of himself. And that's how the fight starts off, by doing a mid-air grab on my face. So yeah, I think Kano has a bit of an Australian accent for some reason. Good day, mate. I'm gonna beat you in the arse now. Oh, that doesn't sound right. I'm gonna kick you in the arse. Oi, Kirby, I'm Australian for some reason. Yeah, take that and this and one of these. That was perfectly timed. Ow. The good kind of ow. It's the good kind of ow if it's not happening to me.
Wins. Round 2. Fight.
Oh, shit. Ouch, right in the fucking knee. I used to be a Mortal Kombatter like you, but then I got stabbed in both knees. I used to be a mortal combatant like you. That probably would have sounded better. Ah, crap. I was so close to getting my X-ray meter ready.
Round 3. Fight.
So yeah, you can tell that Kano is one of many people who are aligned with the evil side. Like, there's no clear defining villain except for Shao Kahn, but there's like several people on the good side, several people on the bad sides. And I think some people in the neutral party as well that are like, can do it one way or the other if it serves their interests. Damn it, why didn't you punch? Or kick? Well, I was doing that. Strangling me. That's a good grab animation. Right, we got him.
Johnny Cage wins.
Throw that on your Barbie, shrimp.
Thanks.
No problem. Who is that guy, anyway?
His name's Kano. He was an informant in our Black Dragon investigation. Big-time arms dealers. Turns out he was their leader, giving us the runaround. A lot of our guys got killed because of him.
So that's not a costume? You're actual military?
Special forces.
Get out. So you know about this threat to the world stuff, right? Raiden called in the cavalry.
Raiden? No idea who you're talking about. Damn.
He can't be far.
He'll have to wait. I appreciate your help, Cage.
Johnny.
But right now I've got things to take care of. My CO is locked up on this island somewhere. I have to find him.
Johnny's in, boys. Up chapter 2, Sonya. So yeah, every chapter lets you get to try different characters, so by the end of this I should be a master of all the characters, hopefully. Probably not.
Jax. Jax, you in here? Oh my god. What did they do to you?
Run, girl. Run.
Miss Blade, you do not disappoint. I have been expecting you.
Let him go! We're not part of your tournament.
On the contrary, you are very much a contestant.
I like how they spelled
You will
that
face
word with a K.
Sub-Zero of the Lin Kuei clan of assassins.
Oh boy.
Now you will feel death's cold embrace. Round 1. Fight!
Well, let's see if I can learn how to play as her, I guess. Oh, well, I can cartwheel. Can I do anything else cool? Nice. Okay, that's a cool looking one. All the x-rays look pretty good, but that's a fun one to watch. Just like helicopter kicking him into the sky and then grab his neck with her feet and then slam him into the ground. I think I kind of like using Sonya, actually. Now that I kind of know how to use her moves. There is a moves list if I want to learn some of the moves, but I can kind of figure them out. A lot of Mortal Kombat moves have like similar things, like the diagonal, like the down forward punch and stuff like that, like Street Fighter. So I just experiment with that till I figure out what does what. Oof. That'll freeze me if I touch that, so didn't want to advance forth. Oh, I didn't know she could do that. Easy.
Done. We're leaving. Stand in my way and I'll kick your
A challenge?
No. You will not be the one to challenge Shang Tsung.
You want some too? Fine by me.
Round 1. Fight!
He's not even wanting to fight you, what the fuck, Sonya? can get you on edge right now, but this is not what he meant. So yeah, for people who don't know about the Mortal Kombat lore, I think Raiden is like the main, I guess you could say he's the main protagonist, like he represents the good side the best. But I guess you could say the mascot is Scorpion or Sub-Zero. Mainly Scorpion, I think. I think Scorpion is like the one that most people think of when they think of Mortal Kombat. There we go. Just wanted to make sure he wasn't guarding that when I was up close. Why did they lie down there for several moments?
Enough of this.
Enough.
Shield your eyes.
What?
Shield your eyes.
Jax, come on, we're out of here.
About time.
You aided their escape.
You allowed them to escape.
They will not get far.
Come on, Jax, move it. That's an order.
Oh, so you're in charge now?
Special Forces Command, this is Sonya Blade. Where's that evac?
They are en route. Coming to you shortly.
Affirmative. Almost home, soldier.
By order of Shang Tsung, no one leaves this island.
I don't have time for this. Out of my way.
Round 1.
So Jade and Katana, I need to beat both of them with Sonya. Oh boy. Either beat both of them or like beat one, but I think I have to beat both, so this could take a few attempts. The good thing about this story mode is, it's not like you get a game over or anything, so if I fuck up this fight I can retry it as often as I want. Damn it. So I think, yeah, I think these two characters may have been in Mortal Kombat 2 or 3, I forgot which one they were in. I think Jade was in 2 and Katana might be in 3, or maybe they're both in 2. I know at least one of them's in 2. Yeah, let's bring your health down a little bit. And bring you closer to the bottom. Right, I need to beat both of them. Fuck. There we go. Oh, I need to do it twice? Shit. Okay, this might not end well for me if I don't get this next one. I don't think they've announced what DLC or like, well I guess it's DLC as well, but they haven't announced any guest character from Mortal Kombat 11 yet, I don't think. Because if it's in, like, if they've got like Warner Brothers characters in MK9 and 10, there's no reason not to think that there would be. I'm pretty sure there will be some cameos in MK11. I'm just not really sure if they're going to be at launch or DLC. I know that in Injustice 2, another game that the same studio that made this made, like, that wasn't too bad.
Sure don't need any more surprises like that.
But yeah, I know that in Injustice 2, one of the DLC characters is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the movie, which is kind of interesting. I've not played Injustice, I need to check that out.
Your obsession with him is gonna get you killed.
I trusted him,
Yeah, we all did.
but I was the one he used. I think our ride's here.
I'm not sure how many fights you do per character, I think like maybe 3, and then you get a different character for a different chapter. Well, ride denied.
No! Damn you!
You have a challenger, Kano.
Guess we got another fight going.
Pretty boy ain't gonna save you this time.
Round 1, fight!
Didn't we just fight Kano as Cage? There we go. Oh, the audio went out of sync there, but I think that might have been the game. I don't think that was me. Yeah, audio went out of sync on the X-ray for some reason. Like I heard the bicycle kick footsteps like a couple moments before it actually happened for some reason, but that wasn't the capture card. There's no need to worry about that. Oh crap! I love how when he just strangles her, you just see like all the blood flying out of her face. That's not how strangling works. This doesn't work that way. It's also like her soundbite makes it a little bit more funny as well. It's like, ah! Oh, I hate that Blanca ass spin that he does. That cannonball. I don't know what it's called. I guess it's called cannonball. But it's like Blanca. Oh, is it Blanca or Blanca? Because I say Blanca, but I think I've heard people say Blanca. La 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 la. There we go. Yeah, I'm doing alright so far.
You're coming with me.
Kano is not your prisoner.
At least help Jax. He needs a medic. Bastard.
Yeah, when it comes to certain characters, I might have to look up their moveset, but I think I'm fine with Sonya.
Hey, looks like you found him. What's up, Sarge?
He's a... Hey, what are you doing?
It's okay. He's cool.
Jax!
Seriously, he's cool.
That's amazing.
Told you. Turns out he's a god.
Thank you, Raiden.
Gratitude is unnecessary. I have foreseen events, like memories of my future. They lead me to believe that you are all connected to Earthrealm's fate.
What have you foreseen?
In my visions, Shao Kahn becomes invincible. He destroys all life in Earthrealm. We will all die. I believe these flashes are a guide to defeating Shao Kahn. But disrupting the flow of time can have serious consequences.
I'm not worried. I bet you could win this thing no problem.
Unless directly challenged, I cannot participate.
What should we do besides standing around looking pretty?
For now, the tournament must run its course.
All right then. We're with you, Raiden.
So yeah, what you're seeing right now is the first Mortal Kombat story playing its course at the moment. Because this is like a retelling of all 3 games. The original trilogy.
Combatants, the next match will now begin.
Guess I'm going to be playing my favourite character next. Quite early as well. What's that, Shang Tsung? Speak up. Oh, that's not me doing that. I can barely hear him.
He killed my
his head.
I know it is you, Kung Lao. The Shaolin monks chose Liu Kang to represent your order in this tournament.
I am Liu Kang's equal.
That remains to be seen.
Watch and see.
I accept the challenge.
Kung Lao. Never mind the Lin Kuei. Now you face a Shaolin.
You will regret your impulsiveness.
Round 1. Fight!
I like Kung Lao's design, particularly the hat that he's got, because it's like a razor blade as well, of which you can throw. Like, if you've ever seen Oddjob from, like, 007 GoldenEye, it's kind of like that, with the bowler hat. Yeah, get to fuck with that and stay down. I like how the fucking hat fell off his head when I punched him, or whatever I did that make it fall off. Oh, that's a nice attack. That was an easy fight.
You are not yet a warrior.
Kung Lao!
Rip Kung Lao.
Listen, when your elders speak, you could not win this fight.
I have defeated a challenger, Shang Tsung. I demand Sub-Zero.
You will demand
That can't be good.
Nightwolf.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in this game. He's from MK3.
Is misplaced.
What do you know of my
You are not the only one whose people have been victimized. But I have found new purpose in serving the spirits. I do not cling to the past.
You no longer seek retribution. You dishonor your kind. I will honor the memory of my fallen.
Round 1. Fight!
So yeah, he, like I said, he's in Mortal Kombat 3. I forgot he was in this game actually. I don't think I've ever played Nightwolf before. I should really try to learn. I mean, I've probably played him in the story mode because he's probably playable at some point, but I've never like actually used him. Be it Mortal Kombat 3 or this game. He may have some good moves actually. Oof. I think that might be enough to finish him off. Yep.
Scorpion wins. Round 2. Fight!
Yeah, missed.
Scorpion wins.
The spirits have forsaken you, Shaman.
An impressive start.
You waste my time, sorcerer.
Restraint, Scorpion.
You will fight Sub-Zero soon enough.
Scorpion. I understand your desire for revenge, but Nightwolf is right. There are other ways in which you may find peace.
Sub-Zero deserves death.
Defeat Sub-Zero if you must, but do not kill him. I fear his death will give rise to a more treacherous foe.
I will have my revenge.
Spare Sub-Zero's life, and I will request that the Elder Gods return the Shirai Ryu to the realm of mortals.
Yeah, a bit of backstory for it, I guess. Scorpion seeks revenge for Sub-Zero because he apparently killed his entire clan.
I understand there are benefits to the Grandmaster's plan, but his plan goes against Lin Kuei principles.
We are Lin Kuei, Cyrax. We will obey the Grandmaster's commands.
It means giving up our free will, our souls. It will turn us into...
Scorpion.
Your inferior clan is dead. Soon you will join them.
My clan may walk the earth once more.
A challenge! Scorpion versus Cyrax and Sector.
Wait a minute, that wasn't...
Sub-Zero ends here.
I like how he just impulsively decides that's what's going to happen now because of that verbal skirmish. It was like, oh, now it's time for these guys to fight. Fight! Also, why me versus two people? Isn't that like a little bit unfair? Oh, I didn't quite. Did I finish him off there, or did he have a... I don't know if he's got like a slither of health left, I'm not entirely sure. Oh crap. If you played Mortal Kombat 3, then the names Sector and Cyrax might sound familiar to you. But I'm not gonna say any more than that for now. Aw, really? Squandered my X-ray. I think I did kill him. It looks like he left the arena through swapping characters, but I think I actually did bring his health to zero. Oh, nice. Oh no, he's still he's still alive. He did have a teensy bit of health I couldn't even see left. Yeah, well, since you said it, I wasn't entirely sure if you were aware, but yeah, there's supposed to be robots in Mortal Kombat 3. Mortal Kombat, like, this game will, oh shit, explain why that happens at some point. I mean, if you listened in on their conversation, you might have actually heard what they were saying. That kind of clues you in on what's going to happen. It's cool that they still have their movesets though, without the like robotification, as it were. Like, they look nothing like Cyrax and Sector yet, but they still play like them. Probably should have held on to that for the next round, because I don't know if I'm gonna make a comeback from this one. Yeah, that was a waste. I realise that now. Art! Shit, I was trying to do my teleport there. Why didn't it work? I got Sector on the way back in when tag teaming. What a way to re-enter the ring. It's like, okay, it's my turn now. Oh shit! Right, I think I got this. Kind of. Ah. Right, okay, that's good. I could still win this, I just need to whittle down Cyrax's health and then, I guess, uppercut or chain the other guy. Damn it. Damn it all. I'm trying to try that again. So yeah, the most recent character that got announced that will be coming back in Mortal Kombat 11, I think it was during the Inside Xbox event, which is basically a Nintendo Direct, but less focused and more padding. They announced, I forgot her name, but it's like a spider lady from like Mortal Kombat X, but yeah, that seems like a good addition. Mortal Kombat X had a couple of new characters in it, so it's nice to see at least one Mortal Kombat X representative return for Mortal Kombat 11. There I go, wasting that again. There we go. Right, now it's just him left. There we go. That's one.
Round 2. Fight.
I wonder if Mortal Kombat 11 will make them human again. I think Mortal Kombat 11 takes place after Mortal Kombat 9. But there's probably like alt skins, like if you want the human versions. I've noticed that Mortal Kombat 11 has like a shit ton of customization behind it. Like you can make a lot of custom moves, like custom move setups. But you can also like change how they look aesthetically. Like you can completely change the visual aspect of it, which is really cool. I'm kind of excited to see what kind of things I could create with that. It's not like a full-on character creator, but it's sort of like halfway there. But instead of like having preset skins, you can like change the different aspects of the skin. So for example, with Scorpion, you can change like the I forgot what you call it, like the mask. Like you can change what the mask looks like. You can change the shoulder pads. You can change like if he's wearing a shirt or the ninja thing. Again, probably wasted that, but whatever. Could have saved that for the next round. I mean, I still might be able to win this, but I wouldn't count on it unless I get really lucky. Oh god damn it, he tag teamed in at the wrong time.
Round 3. Fight.
I almost made a comeback. I really hate when he teleports like that. I mean, I'm teleporting as well, but it seems like I'm not getting the right positioning to strike him with it. Why didn't he do anything? Like, he got into the perfect position to hit me from behind and he just, like, blocked for some reason. Nice. I like it, just flies off the screen when you do that. There we go. Finally.
I will have my revenge, but I will not kill Sub-Zero. Will not. Or cannot. You.
So yeah, Sub-Zero and Scorpion are of different ninja assassin clans.
You will suffer as they did. To hell with your clan. No. To hell with you.
Oh shit. Literally to hell.
The Netherrealm. This is where I was reborn. This is where you will pay.
Round 1. Fight.
That's actually pretty clever the way he like grabs him, it's like, to hell with you, and then he just takes him to hell to fight. So technically, I mean, he thinks that he thinks that Sub-Zero killed his entire clan. And then he killed Scorpion as well. Like, Scorpion is reborn as like a... Like, you've seen his eyes, he's kind of like a corpse, but he's not. Like, he's reanimated, basically. I guess you could say Scorpion made a deal with the devil, kind of, and that's why he's, like, actually alive right now. And he's doing that to, like, get revenge on Sub-Zero. I love how when I try to explain the story or the backstory or the lore of Mortal Kombat or anything for that matter, I just sound like a mumbling psychopathic maniac because I don't know how to explain it in the best possible way. Especially when I'm streaming and I'm trying to play a game. But yeah, that's... If you could understand what I just said, that was probably the gist of it. I'm not exactly the most knowledgeable on Mortal Kombat lore, but I do know that much. And little bits here and there. Damn it, why did you do that? Those flaming bodies in the background, yeah, I did notice that. Also, check out Cerberus. At least I think that's Cerberus, it kinda looks like it. This game's got great animation, or great art direction, is what I meant to say there. Mortal Kombat X looks good as well, but I don't like that art direction as much because it's a bit more darker and, like, less vibrant, I guess you could say. This game strikes the balance between semi-realism and, like, vibrancy.
I will not. He has been beaten.
Have you forgotten?
What is this?
Of course, just to highlight his point, you have to make that one coloured.
Your clan, your family.
That is not me.
But you're blue! Well.
Ouch.
But the future refused to change. F.
Despite my efforts, my vision has come to pass. An unfortunate end. He once defended Earthrealm from the Netherrealm armies of Shinnok and Quan Chi.
Scorpion will pay for this.
Sub-Zero's fate is his own doing.
His own doing?
The Lin Kuei have a history of making ruinous choices. Such as the Cyber Initiative.
I am among those speaking out against the Grandmaster's plan. Surgically transform the Lin Kuei into glorified robots? It kills our intuition, our instincts.
Did you speak out against the Lin Kuei's participation in this tournament?
We're invited by Shang Tsung.
He pays you to kill Earthrealm warriors. Betraying your own realm? I expect better, even from an assassin.
My loyalty is to the Grandmaster.
Victory for Shang Tsung means the end of Earthrealm. And the Lin Kuei.
Baraka. We playing as him now? Or Cyrex?
What are you doing? I am not here to fight you. I'm assigned to kill Johnny Cage.
Shang Tsung no longer has need of you.
What do you mean?
He is terminating your agreement. And you...
I forgot what her name was.
Round 1, fight!
Shiva. Right, okay. So we're playing as Cyrex now. I'll do this one fight and then I'm gonna check another mode out. It's not looking too good. I don't think. Yeah, it's not a fight against both of them. I thought both were gonna fight at the same time there, so just need to watch out with Shiva. Shiva is basically like a girl version of Goro. She's like of the same species, I guess you could say. Oh crap! Should have jumped. Yeah, I think you need to be robotified now because I don't think there's any repairing that spine of yours beyond that. Yep. Right, maybe I should see what his moves are because I'm not doing very good. Right, let's see. Net. Back X, down back square. Right, okay, buzzsaw. Let's see what that's. Oh, that looks cool. Okay, I like that one. Not sure how to avoid that fucking jump. I love that buzzsaw one. It's satisfying just seeing it going through the body.
Round 3, fight!
Oh, I actually hit her just as she was leaving the screen. Right, okay, I got this. Got this by the ass. Flawless victory.
Wins. Flawless victory.
First one of the night.
I need to have a talk with your master.
This fight is not over.
You mean to finish me? You couldn't even stop the actor.
Round 1, fight!
Right, we'll do this fight and then we'll stop because I don't know if the game's saved in between there. I might as well finish with those two fighters in particular since this is like one scene. Oh jeez. Yeah, you like putting metal blades through my body? Yeah, let me do that with you. If I can get the chance. There we go. Oof. You can see his big giant teeth as well for that x-ray. Nice. He's got an x-ray prepped though, so I need to be careful with that. I like that you can like chain that bomb into an uppercut. Stop doing that. I'm glad he did that at the wrong time there. He didn't get to hit me with his x-ray thing. I'm hoping the AI is dumb enough to walk into that. Okay, that works. Damn it. What a waste.
Round 3. Fight!
Everything was coming up Millhouse there until the end. Why did you do that? Like, he jumped well away from it and then he fucking span back to it, twirling toward freedom. Or twirling toward idiocy. Okay, there's that move as well. I need to learn his moves. Cyrax is one of the few characters I've not really played as. How do I do the net again? Because that might actually come in handy. Back X. Right, okay. Not getting the chance to do it. If that hit me there, that would have been over. Damn it! Blocked the fuck out of it again. Right, let's do one more. Yeah, there's actually another side mode that I think will have a bit of replayability to it, so instead of doing a second arcade ladder, we're going to end with that after this. I forgot what it was called, but it's like it's kind of like, you know how like in Smash Brothers, like the older ones where they have like a bunch of missions that you can play through in sequential order. It's kind of like that. I think that might be fun to try out. Okay, this match is going swimmingly so far. I'm not going to waste that X-ray. Not when I'm this far ahead. I'm going to save that for round 2. There we go.
Wins. Round 2. Fight!
Had I known he was going to step forward there, I would have been in position for it. He keeps, like, coming forward like that for some reason. He just can't help himself, I guess. There we go. We'll watch the next cutscene because I think the game auto-saves in between, so just want to make sure it saves.
Shang Tsung has turned on me. I need to find out why.
Yeah, the game does save in between cutscenes. Or in between fights, rather, during cutscenes. I think I see smoke in the background there.
Sector, we need to talk. Our host tried to have me killed.
You were speaking with the Thunder God. Your indiscretion has jeopardized my plan.
Cyrax is Lin Kuei. He will complete his task.
We shall see. The next match will be Cyrax versus Johnny Cage.
What, me? Alright then. Not everyone gets to rumble with a celebrity. Ready for your beatdown, sunshine? Here it comes!
It kind of looks like we've come full circle for tonight, because we started with Johnny Cage and now it's like versus Johnny Cage. Right, so that's enough of the story mode for tonight. I'm going to do one other side mode before we wrap up for the evening. It's called Challenge Tower, so this is basically a million, well it's not a million, but it's like a lot of different challenges you can do as you advance the tower. It's pretty fun. It can be difficult, but it's kind of enjoyable. I don't think I've ever beaten this. Maybe I could do this on stream. But I think there's like at least 200 challenges, maybe 300. I'm not entirely sure how many there is in Challenge Tower. But yeah, basically we start at the bottom and work our way up. So, details. Okay, you also earn the in-game coins this way as well. So it starts off quite easy with like training stuff. Oh, wrong one. Get over here. And I don't mean that as a Scorpion reference, I mean just get over here so I can use that. There we go. Only had a little bit of time to complete that. Right, training, defense. Avoid or block all incoming attacks for 15 seconds. Your attacks and special moves have been disabled. Okay. Not sure how many of these I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to be wrapping up the stream soon-ish, kind of. Right, let's do this. Today we're going to work on your defense. If I manage to land a hit, you owe me lunch. Get ready. Oh. Stay away from me. Ah! I think I can block. Maybe that would work. Yeah, I think it says you can block. I just can't be hit unblocked, otherwise it's an insta-death. Damn it. So yeah, you can see how this can be... I mean, we're just starting, but we can see how it could potentially be annoying when you're doing later challenges. But yeah, they really mix things up toward the end, I think, as far as I can recall. And some of them can be really difficult. Right, I think I got this. Stay away from me, Jax. There we go. Yeah, she's kind of like Zero Suit Samus, I guess. Very, I can't think of the word, but very, not flexible, there's a word for it, I'm not actually sure. Landed at least 15 hits in 45 seconds, okay. Let's see if you can dish this out well. Try to hit me. Oh, they put in walls there. Yeah, I can't think of the word I was trying to think of there. It might come back to me later. And I'm not the best when it comes to vocabulary. Jesus Christ, Jax. Just punch her with your metal fist, why don't you? I'm not sure what her combos are, so... I'm sure combos would help. Oh, that works. There we go. And then just finish it. Okay, so it turns out the combo she does in the middle of her X-ray thing also counts as hits. I thought it was just like 1 or 2 hits. But no, the entire combo works. Build up your super meter to level 3 and land an X-ray. Sounds simple enough. We've received reports of a strange creature roaming around this location. Yeah, we've not really seen this location yet. This appears in the story mode as well. Die, human! There it is, let's see what you're made of. Oh shit, I didn't realise we were starting already. I thought it was going to be like, ready, fight! There we go. Mission accomplished. There's like a Mortal Kombat cartoon. I never really watched it growing up. I don't think we had it in syndication on basic TV. So I couldn't really say if it was good or not. I don't think it is good, but being a kids show, that kind of makes sense because they focus more on the story and less on the violence. Like, I think they're still fighting. Obviously, there's no gore though. So, training, fighting techniques, perform displayed fatality correctly. Well, I guess we'll get to see one of Sonya's fatalities then. Here's the Tarkatan General. We can't leave this monster alive. I'm on it. Right, so I actually need to beat him first before I can do it. I guess I get my own choice of fatality if we're doing an entire fight. I thought it was just going to start by letting me like perform the fatality. There's also like a couple, or I think like one live action, like I know there's live action movies, but there's also a live action like TV series, of which I've also never seen. See, I think there's potential for a Mortal Kombat movie that would be really good. I don't remember if the Mortal Kombat movies we did get in the 90s were any good. They're probably, like, they probably don't hold up that much. But I remember, like, the action set pieces being really good. That was something one of the MK movies had over, like, Street Fighter, for example. I guess I'll check my moves list to see what fatalities I can pick from. Cutthroats, Scissor Split. You'd think these names would be for Baraka because he's got like big blades, but no, these are Sonya Blade's moves. Oh, because Blade, right, okay, I get it. Haha. Let's see. Sweep means you're kind of in between touching them and like jumping distance, it's like in the middle. Let's see, down, back, forward, back, circle. Let's try that one. I need to make sure I'm in the correct orientation because the moves list. Hang on a minute. Just making sure I'm at the right screen. Yeah, down, back, forward, back, circle. Just making sure.
Finish him.
Oh wait, this is a different one. Okay, that works. Nice. Yeah, forget about splitting headache, that's a splitting body. I didn't really have a choice there, it just gave me a one to try, but whatever, that works. Test your might. Press any button to increase might. Press L2 or R2 when the meter is above the marker. Which one is L2 and R2? Right, okay, it's the back buttons. Just had to remind myself, because I'm using an Xbox controller. Because reasons. So I'm using an adapter that converts the Xbox One to controller to work on the PS3. So I need to like take a moment to remember what L2 and R2 are. Didn't need to go that high, but whatever. So yeah, that's like a minigame that harkens back to the original arcade version. Like, in between like several fights you get that minigame. I think the console versions did that as well. So yeah, this is like a fun little diversion from like the main story. Alright, Ugly, I don't know who or what you are, but you're in my way. You want to do this the easy way or the hard way? Safety disabled, combat mode engaged. Cyborg. Hard way it is. Let me check his moves list, see what he's got. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Right, so down back triangle, down forward triangle. Okay. Gotcha grab. I wonder why it's called gotcha grab. Overhead smash, down up circle. Yeah, let's try the ones at the top first. Oh, I see. That's why it's called a dash punch, because he's dashing while he's punching. Can't hit him though. Oh, that sound effect is satisfying. Like, you hear that clank when I did the uppercut though? That's why it's called the gotcha punch. Bonk! There we go. Come get some! Interrogation. Defeat your opponent to a pulp by targeting different locations on his body. Alright, that sounds fun. So it's like hit his upper body and lower body, shit like that. Come get some! There is faith in you! He will make a good sport! Oh, I see, right, okay, yeah, you're supposed to focus on a number of places. Oh, that's good, that also counts. That's kind of a fun idea, I like this one. I mean, it's going to be annoying trying to do the stomach hits, because I'm not sure which punch works for that, but I like the concept. Oh right, duck punch works. There we go. So far so good. Ambushed against 3 Barackas, I guess. Kill 20 Tarkatans, I can't read. Every 5 kills awards a ground pound. Only 1 ground pound is available at a time. Okay. So I guess they're just really easy to kill. Fuck, we're fighting 3 at once. Wave projectile? Okay. That's square, right, okay. Come get it! Oh, it's like a mini game, right, okay. Okay, I like this idea, that's neat. That's a cool idea to mix things up. It's like, it's not strictly a fight, it's more like a Space Invader style thing going on here. Like, you need to time your attacks and make them count. Oh shit. Damn it. Right, so I need to do my shockwave ground pound thing on him. Damn it. I am really bad at this. I'm not sure how many hits I need to do on him, like maybe 5? See, I don't know if I'm supposed to do the ground pound when they're like away from me or like close to me. This time I'm going to let the huge guy come toward me and then I'll do it, maybe that'll work. But I think he needs to be at close range. Damn it. Yeah, I'm going to fail a few times on this before I get it. It's a neat concept, I like that. I thought it was going to be like fight 3 guys at once, but no, it's more like defend yourself. Damn it. I think I know where he needs to be standing now for that to work, because I saw where the explosion was on the ground. And then you've got like some guys that just run towards you, like madmen. Die! Finally. Oh crap. There we go. Like, trying to get past that first big guy was the real problem. After that, it wasn't too bad. Or I just got really lucky. Challenge 10, this is the pits. Defeat Scorpion with the pit fatality. Oh, I guess you'll get to see this for the first time then. Classic fatality. Where is that yellow son of a... I'm here! Time to come get some. Get some! How do I do the gotcha punch? Gotcha grab? Right, okay.
How you like that?
Trying to do my gotcha grab. Not really working. Or I'm not doing it correctly. There. I still heard him say, "Come get some!" from the top of the pit. I don't know if you heard that, but I certainly heard it. It was like very far away. But he still said it. Defeat Reptile, he takes no... Oh, never mind, I guess. Lots of carnage down here, no signs of life. Who said that? Let me check the conditions, if it even tells me that. Mission details. Takes no damage while invisible. Use Jax's ground pound to reveal Reptile. How did I do the ground pound again? Ground pound, close, medium, far. Okay, let's try close then. There we go. Now I can wail on him until he goes invisible again. Come get some! Or just get some! I don't know, come get some sounds a little bit more natural. Sorry, I'm trying to remember how the ground pound works. Look at that face right there. Am I doing this right? Hang on. Nope. Move list. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong combination, sorry. Right, there we go. No wonder I'm fucking up. Get some! At least he's not invisible, so that will do damage. Oh, he went back to invisibility, I think. Oh yeah! At least the AI's nerfed a little bit for these conditions. Really? That didn't connect? Look at us being covered in blood. What the fuck? Like, where is all that blood coming from, actually? Like, so much blood being wasted. There we go. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, get some blood! For the jelly donut! Test your sight. This is another minigame. I don't think this was in the arcade original, but they added this into this one.
Test your sight.
Like, if you haven't already figured out what it is, it's like 3 cups in a bowl. Like, it's that thing. Or in this case, 3 half heads in an eyeball. So I just need to see what the eyeball is. That was easy. There we go. Get some! Eyeballs! I scream, you scream, we all scream for eyeballs. There's a guy... Who's that guy? Is that just a rando? Defeat your opponent, Johnny Cage does 200% damage. Alright then. Not sure what the context of that is, where it's like he's got twice the damage power. But I guess the dialogue will explain what's going on. Hang on a minute. Right, okay, defeat your opponent while you do 200% damage. You aren't so tough, Cage. Once the tabloids hear about how I put you out, the studios will cast me as the leads. You think my skills are just smoke and mirrors? You asked for it!
Fight!
Oh look, it's one egomaniac versus another egomaniac. His name is Stuntman. Wait, does this game have a character creation thing? I don't remember if it does. Or is this just like some guy made up for this mission mode? Let's give him the old nut punch. Oh. if I can remember what combination was the nut punch. There it is. Whatever. Oh well, no nut punch, but at least we beat him. Just some random stuntman. Oh, we've got another fight ahead of us. Defeat your opponent, cage attacks do 50% less damage. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's make this interesting. One hand tied behind my back. I can still nut punch you though with the free hand. Like that. I mean, technically he's not got his hand tied behind his back, but alright. He hasn't even landed a hit on me yet. Alright, now he has. Nice. Yeah, you have to anticipate when they attack when you do that. At 50% though, that's not enough. There we go. I like the battle damage, like you can see his glasses got broken in the middle of that skirmish. Walking Dead is next. Did this predate the TV show and the games? Destroy the zombie before it corners you. Not sure if this is like that other thing with Jax or if this is a different, like just a normal fight. Bring it on! It's a stunt zombie? Is this the stunt guy that we just killed? Yeah, just punch him good. Nice. Nut punch to death, also he's covered in blood on one side. This is why I love this mode, it gives you quite a bit of variety of things to do. Use Cage's low force ball and Striker's pistol to defeat 25 zombies. Tag to reload after every 5 shots. Kill them before you are overrun. More freaking zombies, I can't shake them! Aim for the head, lock and load! Oh, I see. Right, okay. So it seems like there's a few more that are kind of like this. Okay, I didn't have the time to react, but now I know what the combination is. Interesting idea. Just had to remember what square was there for a second. I kinda like this actually, this is fun. Note to self, down forward triangle to do that move. One more. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if this if this predates The Walking Dead. I've never seen The Walking Dead. I'm a celebrity. Sonya and Jax have teamed up. They're in a hurry to get you off the movie set. Who's that guy with me? Is that just like another stuntman? What the hell are you guys doing? We're filming here! We're sealing this area off. It's not safe here. Like hell you are. Now get off my set. I've got a movie to make. Okay, there we go. I forgot I could do that move. I forgot what button you press to switch characters. Right, okay, it's L1 and R1. together. So yeah, it's not a stuntman, it's the director apparently of the movie that they're filming, whatever they're actually doing. Yeah, maybe there is a character creator in this, I don't remember. I thought that was a Soul Calibur thing. There was a GameCube Mortal Kombat game that had like custom... Okay, he can't do X-ray. Gotcha! Yeah, there was like a GameCube Mortal Kombat, I forgot which one, it might have been Armageddon, where you could like create your own character. I remember making a character, Ninja Mime. You see that billboard over there that says Ninja Mime? There we go. You know, I should have finished that with the director to see his victory animation. Oh well. Test your strike. I don't even remember this one.
Test your strike.
Oh, this thing, right, okay. Kind of like test your might, sort of. You just have to do it in there. So that you can hit the middle brick. I don't even know how that works, but, like, in terms of real life physics, like, is that even possible? Or, I don't know. I'll do up to like 25, I guess, and then I'm going to stop for the night. One hand tied behind your back. Defeat your opponent, you can only use special moves, but that's easy. Like, I know Scorpion's special moves like the back of my hand, so that's going to be super easy. A foolish boast leaves Scorpion allowed to use only his special moves against Jax. Oh yeah, that's right, I can't uppercut those, so it's not entirely easy, but I know the special moves, so we should be good, I think. Yeah, I can't like combo my punches from that. Like, usually I chain my punches afterwards, but I could just keep doing this. Oof. I didn't realise when he said special moves only, I didn't realise he meant no punches. But it's not that difficult. Trying to remember how to do that. There we go. Burn to the grounds. Look at that guy in the background. Just like that weird blacksmith dude. I hate teddies is the name of the next one. Defeat your opponent. I'm not sure what that's got to do with teddies. Oh, it's this stage. Defend your right to hate teddies. What the fuck? I wanted to give this teddy. I wanted to give you this teddy. I made it myself. I hate teddies. I worked so hard on this. You have to accept it. Really? That's the narrative you're going with here? Yeah, so sometimes the mission mode has some really silly scenarios. It's like, oh, they're having a... Please, won't you take it? Like, it's like you think, okay, there might be like some serious narrative going on that's relating to like their conflict. Like, what's the big deal? Is it like they are different factions? Do they have some bad blood against each other? No, it's just she made a teddy bear. He doesn't want it, and now she's pissed off. Fuck. And we're only on like mission number 20. There's probably going to be a few more really dumb ones. I hear a telephone. Oh, right, it's the phone back there. Yeah, someone would answer that telephone for me while I'm kicking her arse over a teddy bear. Oh, this is not good. Damn it. Did you just see what she did there? She fucking threw the teddy at my face and was like, here, have it!
Fight.
Oh, Ed Boon. I love what you do with your games. Ed Boon has a crazy sense of humour, I can tell. Oh, she's holding the teddy bear. I didn't even notice that. Like, it's in her hands. Like, I thought it spawned out of nowhere when she threw it to me, but no, it's actually there. It's really soft and fluffy! I said no! No means no! You bitch! That was fucking dumb. That was more funny than it had any right to be. But yeah, that was only mission number 20, so strap in for some really interesting ones to come. Yin and Yang, defeat your opponents, all swapped out partners will slowly heal up. Right, okay. Do like 5 more of these and then we're done for tonight. We are not afraid of you, Raiden. You should be. Oh, look at that, Scorpion teaming up with Sub-Zero. So that'll be the day. That'll be the day, we. There we go. Yeah, Mortal Kombat does have a bit of comedy to it. Like, it's also got seriousness, but it can have fun from time to time. I mean, it's got that toasty thing that happens from time to time when you do the uppercut. I don't know if that toasty thing happens during mission mode or during story modes, but it definitely happens during the tournament ladder as we saw earlier. Right, time to swap out. I think it's L1? Yeah, it's L1 that swaps. R1 is grab. So it's not like press both, it's just press the one. Let's see if I can remember how to play Scorpion, Sub-Zero, sorry. I'm interested to see what kind of customization for your movesets are in Mortal Kombat 11, because it seems like there's a lot of customization for your different moves. So you could have like the OG traditional moveset, or you could have like a unique looking moveset. I wonder how that would work for like online as well. Like, I could see a lot of rebalancing being required for the online portion, because people could easily find exploits doing that. It's going to be interesting to see how they handle it post-release. But yeah, I'm going to pick up the Switch version if it does come out on the launch day and if it runs at 60 FPS. Otherwise, I think I'll just get it on PS4. I've got friends in low places. Defeat your opponent and use Scorpion's enhanced Hellfire. Oh yeah, there's a mechanic where you can use a third of your bar to make an enhanced version of an existing special move. I rarely use it, but I'm going to have to use it to finish this. If I can remember what the Hellfire one was. Let me check my moveset. Hellfire is down back triangle plus the R2 button. There we go. Right, it's like I thought I had to finish him by doing that, but as long as you do it at least one, it counts. At least once. Poisoned Rage. Defeat your opponent, both players are poisoned, each blow will land you some replenishing of your health. Didn't read that right, but you get what I'm saying. Each punch or kick or whatever you deal will heal you. The two rivals have been poisoned, but their rage fuels the fight. Damage your foe to stay alive. I will burn you to ash! When hell freezes over. Oh, come on, Sub-Zero, you're better than that. That's like a Johnny Cage line. I think he's got that effect as well. Yeah, he does. So he can also heal himself if he damages me. It's gonna do a lot of healing. Wait, where the fuck did he go? Did he just, like, run away once he's run out of health? Test your luck is number 24. It's just slot machines, sure. Spin the slot machine reels, defeat your opponent. Oh, wait a minute, how does this work exactly? I'm not really sure what this is.
Test your luck.
Okay.
Scorpion.
Oh, right, okay, right. So basically you get different mutators that affect how the match plays out. That's what this is. So you get like different effects. I need to show that proper next time because there's like a separate mode you can play that does this. And you can have like multiple roulette wheels that give you like various different things. You get some really silly ones. Cinderella's from Mortal Kombat 3. Oof. So yeah, you just have to watch out for the falling ice. And because it's test your luck, if you fail this, it's going to be different the next time. Different opponent, different condition. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Test your luck indeed. Right, one more. Foul ball, 25. Yeah, I think there's like at least a few hundred of these challenges, so there's plenty to go through. Finish your opponent with the stage fatality. I wonder what stage this is. Oh, it's the pit, it's the acid pit. I will defeat you.
Fight.
When hell freezes over! I don't know if you heard his echo there. Stage fatality is... okay, that's easy. Down, 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 R2. Surprisingly easy input. But I'd be dumb if I messed that up. Just trying to learn his moves. Oh. Yeah, there's like a weird audio desync when she does that for some reason. I don't know why. I am using the newest update. Like, this game is like... this game has been discontinued long since, like, in terms of, like, post-game release updates, but I downloaded the latest patch for it. Just to make sure that we had, like, all the fixes and whatnot. There we go. That was super easy. So yeah, this is why it's called the Acid Pit. It's gonna hurt in the morning. Well, that was easy. Like, that one in particular, just down, 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 R2. If only all the inputs were that easy. Right, so we did 25 so far, so we're going to stop there for now. The game should have saved after that. Let me just double check that it did indeed save my progress. I'm pretty sure it auto saves after every one. Yep. Right, okay, good. Now, I think... I was going to check out the crypt, but I think we can start off by doing that the next time. I'm kind of tired now, so... we'll stop here for the moment, and then the next time we play this, we'll unlock some shit and then play it again. We'll do some more story mode, we'll do maybe another arcade ladder, and then some more challenge tower.